Hello, I am Cindy Rowe, your host of the Kindness Advantage podcast, where in 10 minutes or less, I will give you ways to incorporate intentional kindness not only into your personal but your professional life. So, thank you for joining me today. We are going to talk about the 5 C's of being a kind leader. Now, this is something that I incorporate in my trainings when I do trainings for organizations or companies that have me come in and talk with their leadership team, their sales team, really any parts of teams that just need a little bit more focused guidance on how to incorporate kindness into their everyday work life. So I hope you're just as excited as I am to hear what these 5 C's are. So here they are. Number one, the first C is clarity. Then we've got candor, compassion, courage, and consistency. Now, I'm not going to leave you hanging. I'm going to go a little bit in depth with these so you get a better idea of what that actually means, right? So, first one, clarity. When your employees or team members, staff, people you work with know their goals and responsibilities, they have clarity. So they know what is expected of them. They know what their jobs are. They know what they are doing within the company. They know the bottom line of how their job um, gets to the big picture of things. So there are no questions of what their daily work, how that impacts the bottom line. So the next one is candor. And I feel like this is one where leaders kind of get the hiccup at, right? You want to make sure that you have direct and open, honest communication with your team, and that you have that same ability to accept the direct, open communication from your team members, right? Being a kind leader, sometimes it's hard to have those difficult conversations and have the being direct and honest with them. But that is the best thing that you can do for your employees, your team members, to see growth, right? If you just tell them, yep, you're doing a great job, you're doing a great job, and then under your breath or when you walk into your office, you're like, man, they suck. I wish they would, move on or figure this out. With your candor, having that direct, open, and honest feedback and communication, you can direct them to how to make those changes to become a better team member. And they really, honestly, 9 out of 10 times want to be that type of team member. Third is compassion. And that's like walking in their shoes type of attitude, right? So bringing that human aspect into the workplace. We are humans. There is a human element. You know, I share this a lot with people when I have those trends or when I do keynote speeches. Like when I not a lot of people forget that we are human, and we really don't. Majority of the time, we don't screw up on purpose, right? Mistakes happen because we are imperfect human beings. So just realizing and having that in the back of your mind during all different types of situations, that this is another human being in front of me. What is happening behind the scenes that I don't know about? Having that compassion and understanding that they might be going through a lot of things that you aren't even aware of, that is impacting the way they work. So that is the third one. Fourth is courage. Now, courage and candor, I think, kind of go hand in hand. Actually, all of these tie in well together, and that's why I developed them. But courage. So sometimes being kind is not easy. For instance, when you have to fire somebody, right? That's hard work. Those are difficult conversations to have, and it's not fun. So, having the courage to be kind, or if you have somebody yelling and screaming, belittling you, you don't give it back. That is courage. Kindness can be courageous. It's easy. In fact, it's our natural human instinct to fire back the attitude that is given to us. But if you can just step back, take a breath, and approach it with kindness, have the courage to approach it with kindness, you will definitely see a different result. And finally, consistency. Actions speak louder than words, right? So if you are a leader that is portraying, the kindness advantage within their team, you got to walk the talk, right? You have to show them. And a kind leader will pave the way for their team members. They will show them the right way. They will show them the attitude that they are expected to have. They will set those expectations. The leader themselves, will meet the expectations to show that that's what's expected by the team. So, wrapping it up: clarity, candor, compassion, courage, consistency. What do you think? Would you add anything else? Do you think I'm completely wacko and off base? Do you think there is such thing as a kind leader? Have you ever had one? I want to hear feedback. Let me know. Leave a comment wherever you're watching this or listening to this. Let me know what you think. And of course, if you love it, subscribe to my podcast. Share it with a friend, share it on social media, and tell others about it. I can't wait to inspire and encourage others about how kindness can fuel not only the success of your personal life, but your professional life as well. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll leave you like I leave you every week. Together, we can create waves of change through kindness. Have a great week.